Hey guys, it's Hunter. 19.4 tips for you. Sorry about last week on the tips. We had some technical difficulties. Couldn't get that posted. There wasn't a whole lot of strategy to that one though. It was really just about the strict handstand push-ups. So for today, this workout really comes down to the bar muscle ups. If you can do them, and if you're good at them, or if you can't do them, or if you can only do them one at a time. So first I'm going to talk about if you're proficient at bar muscle ups, you can knock out 10 unbroken or close to it pretty easily. We're going to talk about that first. So first, for the first part, you want to go hard, but you don't want to go all out on this part. You want to save some in the tank for the second half of this workout. So I would consider breaking the snatches up from the beginning, maybe 5-5, something like that. Save yourself at least one negative. Just drop it, pick it right back up. As you're stringing them together, make sure from the top we're keeping that bar close to us, getting those elbows on top of the bar as fast as we can. If the bar gets out away from us, we're going to be using a lot of lats. Okay, so we want to minimize the use of lats. We got to save that pull for the bar muscle ups. Make sure we're power snatching these. We're not muscling them up. That's going to take a lot of energy. For the burpees, you can step the burpees this year, so I'd highly recommend doing that unless you're just a burpee ninja. Step the burpees, go nice and steady on those. Pace through this first part. I would go at probably somewhere around a 90% effort on this. You want to get done with it fairly quickly, but you also don't want to kill yourself, because that 3-minute rest, you think you're going to recover from it, but you're not going to recover as much as you think it will be. So first part, go hard, but don't go all out. Think about breaking those snatches up early. For the bar muscle ups, second part, it's really going to come down to how much time you have left. If you don't have a whole lot of time left and you can rip through 10 bar muscle ups to start, then go for it. Try to get as many reps as you can. If you got a pretty good amount of time and you're trying to get deep into this workout, I would consider breaking up the muscle ups from the beginning. Maybe doing 5-5, something like that. Maybe even 4-3-3. Just remember that it's always better to break before you need to than after you're forced to, because once you're forced to break them, you're going to be breaking. You're going to take really long breaks, and you're going to be resting way more than you think you should, and you're not going to be able to get as many reps. So consider starting off with 5, short break 5 if you can do that, or 4-3-3, something like that. Burpees, the first 2 sets on these, go nice and steady on those. You don't want to kill yourself. You want to be recovering, trying to get through those muscle ups, and then if you get to the last set of burpees, just empty the tank on that. Just remember, this workout's going to really smoke those triceps with all the burpees and all the snatches and muscle up pressing out, so the shoulders and triceps are going to be smoked, so be prepared for that. But pace the first part so you don't get to where you're just sitting there looking at the bar. If you get to that point, that's going to really cost you a lot of time. So that's for the people who are really good at bar muscle ups. If you can't get a bar muscle up, or you can do 1 or 2 at a time, you're going to want to go a little bit harder on the first part, because that's going to be your tie break score. Give yourself as much time as you can to either try bar muscle ups or to do them 1 at a time. So I will push the pace here. It still might be a good idea to break the snatches up, but really try to push the pace on the burpees, because if you get to where you're just doing 1 bar muscle up at a time, that heart rate's going to come down really quick. So if you never got a bar muscle up before, I want to give you a few tips today. So I'm going over here to the bar and show you. The biggest thing for getting the bar muscle up is the start, okay? Most people want to start right under the bar, right here. It's better to step back about a yard, 1 step back from the bar. That way you can jump into the bar and use momentum to help you out. Bar muscle up is a lot more about technique and use momentum than a ring muscle up. So if you can learn to use the momentum and grab it to your advantage, it's going to help you out a lot. So we're going to start about a yard behind the bar, and we're going to jump and catch with our feet in front of us in the hollow position. Okay? So we're going to catch holding on here. Then as soon as we land or grab onto the bar in the hollow position, we're going to immediately go into the arch position. Get your head as far through as we can and our feet as far behind us as we can, keeping our body tight. That's going to create a lot of potential energy. That's going to help us get up to the over the bar very quickly. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to start behind, catch, swing, like that. Okay, so this would be something good to practice in the warm-ups. Catch, swing, just like that. Okay, catch, swing. Use that momentum. Go from the arch to the hollow position, or I'm sorry, hollow to arch position as quick as you can. Create a lot of potential momentum. Then when you pull, most people want to try to pull a bar muscle up like a pull-up. It's not a pull-up. It's more of a straight arm pull. So you're going to lean back more and keep your arms straight and use your lats and really pull this way. I like to think about pulling my knees to the bar like this, as opposed to pulling up like this. So if you lean back, pull with your arms straight, try to pull your knees to your bar, that's gonna help you out a lot. So think of it more of a straight arm pull as opposed to a pull up like this. If you can do that correctly, then you're gonna rotate around the bar pretty easily. So let me see if I can show you one real quick. Should look up. So I'm going to start back behind the bar here. Okay. Just like that. So I went from hollow quickly to arch, and then I'll lean back and pull with my arms straight to my knees or to my hips, as opposed to staying under the bar and pulling like this. So practice that in your warm up. Try to use momentum to your advantage, and good luck. Hope you get that muscle up.